Hi, everybody. It's Max from PaperGold and Common Ground Finds, and we are doing another episode of a PaperGold member win. Tonight, we are talking with Monique, and I'm going to have Monique introduce herself. And also, I'm not going to tell you what the book is that she sold, but I'm going to have her tell you, and then we will go into a little bit of an interview for that.
Okay. My name is Monique. I've been a seller on Amazon for about 20 years and eBay the last few years. I sell books in a book booth as well. So I enjoy it and love doing it.
Part-time or full-time living for you, Monique?
Well, my husband is the main provider, so
Mhm.
basically this is fun for me. I do it because
Beautiful.
I love it,
I love that. I love
Yes.
that. So tell
Yep.
us about the book we're talking about tonight.
It's Dune Messiah. It's a first edition, eighth impression from 1969.
So in the 1969 Messiah, eighth printing, but first edition.
Yes, it didn't necessarily say first edition. I struggled trying to figure out
Right.
if it was a first edition.
What
I
is the
looked up,
number? Was there a number code on that?
no, and it looks like a book club edition.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
And
I
yep. And where did you find the book?
at an estate sale for $2.
For $2. And okay, so tell everybody now, what did you sell? And I'm sure a lot of this price also has to do with the rise of the popularity of Dune right now in the movies and whatnot. So tell everybody what you sold it for.
$225, free shipping. Yep.
Oh, you did free shipping. No, I'm
Yes.
not supposed to do that.
Okay.
We'll talk
Normally
about
I
that next
don't,
week.
but in this situation I did.
Did you
Yeah.
find any other books during that haul at that estate sale that have done well for you?
I did find another Dune book. It was a BCE.
Mhm.
I sold that for $25, being a book
Okay.
club edition
So
in March.
were those the only two books you found at the estate sale?
I found a lot of books
Mhm.
for my booth. I
Okay.
think it was last year that I did it. So I had a big pile, but
How do you determine books for your booth versus books on eBay?
um, local history,
Okay.
the art books sell.
Mhm.
There's a wide variety of books sell. It just depends. I look at the comps online. If it's
Mhm.
usually I do bulk purchases or bulk pickups, and if it's not worth putting online, I put it in my booth, and
Awesome.
and I've got a little following and do quite well.
It works. And
Yeah.
how long from the time you listed it, how long did it take for that copy of Dune to sell?
I would say about 3 months. I listed it higher and
Mhm.
kept gradually lowering the price. I only found two other comps online, one for 325 and one for 200. So I started out at 300.
Okay. So and then you took the offer of 225,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think you sold that book a couple weeks ago, correct?
Actually, it was a few days ago.
Oh, it was a few days ago.
I think it
Okay,
was June
so
17th.
even yeah, the movie's already been out.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of the popularity is subsiding a little bit, and then the book still sells for over $200.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Excellent, excellent. And how often are you outsourcing at estate sales?
Usually weekly. I don't go as much because I have a lot of books, but I have relationships with
Mhm.
several estate sale companies, and some of them will let me in early, and I can pre-pick, and then I'll take out the rest at the end.
All right.
So,
I got two more questions for you. What
mhm.
what has Paper Gold taught you so far in your time with us? And then
uh,
number two, I'll make it a two-parter so it's nice and easy for you. Any
okay.
advice that you would give to people who are maybe new to wanting to get in the book business and trying to make, we'll start with a part-time living selling books.
Okay. The first thing is letting things go at a lower price. That's been inspiring. I get so many. I just can't wait for the unicorn buyer to pay
Right.
full price. I need to move them, get them going, let them go.
Good for
So
you.
that would be one thing. And for one of the pieces of advice is that when you're looking up a book by the ISBN number, don't just go by what Amazon says. Because
Mhm.
basically, when I looked this book up by the ISBN on Amazon, all the listings were like book club editions, and they were
Okay.
saying 24, 25, $26. And mine was not a book club edition, even though
Right.
it looked like one, but it didn't
Mhm.
say. book club edition on it. So, and I had to do some digging to figure it out. So just because you look it up at Amazon, it could be worth more.
Right.
'Cause,
And also I would probably couple that comment with also saying, just don't use Amazon as your price reference. Try to use a few other price references. And worst case scenario, you can always go to Google, and Google will sort of give you the macro sense of what that book comps at. So I
Yep.
thank you for your time tonight.
Oh, sure.
I look forward to your next great win, and we'll do the same thing next time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Good night, Monique.
Bye-bye.